time, the room you give us.
Ready to go.
And
Hey,
with
good
that,
morning,
Ramon,
everybody.
I'll
This is
hand the
Ramon
mic
Ray. We're going
over
to talk about the
you.
power of just showing up. Hey, everybody. Good morning. This is Breakfast with Champions, live programming, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. Marilyn Wilkins, thank you so much for your share today about domestic violence, the evil that it is, and not just domestic violence, which happens a lot with our intimate partners, I believe the word is, but man, violence overall. Today, as we're doing this, one state is attacking, as it were, one organization is attacking another state. There is violence all over the world, and I think one thing I will say is that violence we will always have, harm we will always have. And one edit I want to make, I get this from Adam Smith. I don't mind violence. Violence can be a good thing if it's for a good cause. I've had to get violent at times. People have done some things to my family and others. And so I do not shy away from violence, but I know what others have meant. Violence against a innocent person in a wrong way is evil. So thank you for that segment today. But my name is Ramon Ray. This is Breakfast with Champions. We are live streaming across multiple platforms. And again, Marilyn Wilkins, thank you for that beautiful segment today, where we all could talk about the shame that we have had in one way or another. I got that from Dr. Zoe Shaw. I was at an event with her, and she said we all have shame. So that was a great discussion that you had, Mary Lynn. My name is Ramon Ray, and this is Breakfast with Champions. One thing I wanted to touch on today is the power of just showing up. The power of just showing up. How many of you have ever in your life just showed up? Anybody done that ever? Just showed up?
I have, Ramon.
Good. Anybody else? Keep saying, I have. And again, I thought it was live on IG. So just to my IG people real quick, we're talking about today the power of just showing up. So who has? Keep going. I have. Let's hear it.
I have.
I have it. Yes, and Dr. Jeannie's on LinkedIn already. So showing up is powerful, and I want to touch on that briefly today in the 25 minutes I have. And the catalyst for that was kudos to Crystal. And again, I'm live streaming here on multiple platforms. So those who don't know what Breakfast with Champions is, you can join us live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. What's up, Just to Kind of Go? Where we do motivation, education, inspiration with a high dose of positivity on Clubhouse. I am live streaming on a variety of social platforms as well. So some may not know, Ramon, what is Breakfast with Champions? Well, Breakfast with Champions is a community that you definitely should check out on the Clubhouse audio platform only, but we do have a very active Facebook group. So you want to check out BWC Daily Facebook group. But let me dive into this a bit. Welcome, Realtor. And again, Justin, glad you're here. Thank Dr. Jeannie for being on the LinkedIn side. The power, Justin's also in Clubhouse, the power of showing up. And here's what I wanted to touch on. Again, the Moms Link had an event this past weekend. Give me 1 second here.
I love it, Ramon.
Bustelo time.
Come on now. You know, that's it, baby. That's all we do. Bustelo time and Dunkin' Donut Creamer. That's it. Okay. So, Crystal Almeida, the founder or the head of the Mom Link. Mom Link is an amazing organization, a sister organization to BWC. They had an amazing weekend retreat where many people on the Clubhouse side attended, and I saw many of you. I wasn't sure if I should go or not, because it's, Mom Link, uplifting women. We don't compete and all that kind of thing. I do compete. So, I wasn't sure. I said, should I go? I don't want to invade these ladies' space. I don't want to be the oddball out. But I said, Crystal, can I just show up and just say hi? And she said, absolutely. You can show up and just say hi. What's up, Precious Williams? If y'all don't know Precious Williams, y'all got to know this killer. Precious Williams is an amazing human. Precious killer. Pitch Master Williams, thanks for being here, queen. And so I went to this event in Newark, New Jersey. And I heard the event by the Mom Link before I saw it. Heard all the music, heard some laughing, heard some stuff happen. I'm like, what? This is going taking place in Newark in the down hood? What's up, Dr. Will Moreland's in the house too? Oh, what's up, brother? Love you so much, Dr. Will. Dr. Will Moreland in the house as well on LinkedIn. So I attended the Mom Links event, went there briefly on Saturday. And what an amazing experience it was. A room full of smiles and laughter and celebration and pink and food and pink and smiles and laughter and celebration and pink and smiles and power and amazement and high fives and hugs and air kisses and pink. What an amazing, amazing time it was. Ha ha, Dr. Emerald, you wish. But I did before I came. It takes a long time to do my hair, Dr. Emerald. And I went there just to show up. Wasn't on stage, had no speaking role, wasn't anything about me. It was about the ladies, it was about the Mom Link, it was about Krista Almeida, the head of the organization who put that together with a team of people as well. Don't want to discount the team who put that together. Mary Kim, I think, is part of that as well, I believe, and others part of it. And if I don't mention your name, forgive me. But there's power in just showing up. And my point today, in the 21 minutes I have left, is sometimes we just need to show up. Good morning, Julie Riga's here too. That's all we need to do sometimes, is just show up. Dr. Will Moreland's doing that today. Just show up. Precious Williams is doing that today. Just show up. Dr. Jeannie Snyder is doing that today. Just show up. Talking about my people here who follow me on LinkedIn. What's up, Beth Silver? And I go, way back. Fractional CMO for Amazing Brands. What's up, Beth Silver? Good to have you here. Coach Kyle Draper's here on IG. Wow. Pam is here. IG's popping. What's up, Pierre? I see you, brother. And so many others are here on IG. And my message today is to remind us one simple thing. It's time for you sometimes to just show up. Stop looking to get on stage. Stop looking to have a speaking role. Stop looking to have the light shine on you. Just show up. Just show up. There's power in just showing up. One, you at times don't know the emotional support that you're giving to other people. And you may never know it. Just by showing up, give support to others. Gives them air beneath their wings. Mary Lynn's mentioned my name several times in her previous segment, the segment that Rocky started about domestic violence. And I asked a few questions. I didn't know it meant that much to Mary Lynn. I was just being me. And I'm not a lady. I haven't had domestic violence. But Mary Lynn's adding me part of the story, and I'm humbled. I just showed up. So my message today, people, it's time that we think about more and more just showing up. Not about us. I think of my good friend, Erlina. Met her in the Traffic Sales and Profit Mastermind. Erlina has an amazing organic social media marketing service that she offers. I was in Dallas a few weeks ago. Erlina's like, Ramon, you're here? I'm like, yeah, I'm here at the Improver Group Summit. I sent her some links to the event. VIP tickets about $1,500, $1,500. Next thing I know, Erlina rolls up and she's there. Bought a darn ticket. She just showed up. There's power in just showing up. There's power in just showing up. And I think we can do that more and more, people, just showing up. And if you're watching me on Instagram and you have headphones on and a good mic, you're in a quiet space and you want to join me, I'd love to have you join me on Instagram on video as well. And we'll get to the Clubhouse group in a minute. Number 2 about the power of just showing up. Remember, it's not about you. It's not about you. In fact, do you know some things I did at the Mom Link event? I just helped bring some luggage upstairs. It was so wonderful. Some people were coming in, getting ready to do the second floor, and I was just helping them bring the luggage up. Now, I didn't know if I should, because again, it's like ladies in the room, moms in the room, and I'm like, I hope they don't think I'm trying to be like man and testosterone here. So I was a little afraid, but I did it, and nobody yelled at me. Number 3, when you just show up sometimes, it's important to stay purposely out of the limelight. If you're really showing up, thank you, Dr. Jeannie, you're really showing up, stay out the limelight. Make sure the person who's hosting it, leading it, make sure they got all the light. Stay out of the limelight. It's easy to get in the limelight, but stay out of the limelight. It's important. Brian, well, maybe I have an exception. Brian said he was told that he couldn't come to the Mom Link event. Well, I just stayed for a short time. And I guess as heading Breakfast with Champions, Brian, maybe I get a little leeway for some things, you know? But I didn't stay long, brother. I just showed up, heard Crystal's opening, and I headed right out. Always shine the light on others. Number 4, add value. Now, when you show up, you can show up just by showing up. And this is not about me, but this is a lesson for all of us as I share. So I hope you take it that way. Good morning. Good morning. Nyala's here. The other thing you can do is ask how you can add value. Some of you may have seen within minutes of me leaving the Mom Link event, I put a video up in the BWC Facebook group. I don't know how many of y'all saw that. If you didn't, go back to Saturday, the Breakfast with Champions Facebook group to see what I think is a baller video I put up about the Mom Link event. How can you add value? How can you +1 when you show up? When you show up, is it something you're taking away or something you're adding value to? It's important, ladies and gentlemen, just sometimes to show up. There is power in showing up. There's power in showing up. But if you're on the IG side, want to join me on video, let me know. Just put the share thingamajiggy and I will bring you into live video. If you have good audio, not too much noise in the background, and you're in a good place, okay? Just show up. Another thing that's important about the power of showing up. Okay, here we go. We got somebody who wants to join in. I'm so excited. Let's do it. 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 Is you set an example for others. You set an example for others to show up as well. Let's see if I can get them on. Okay, who's joining?
Oh my gosh. Good morning, Ramon.
Good morning. How you doing? Tell everybody who you are.
I am good. I'm not fully awake.
That's
This
okay.
is Janelle Perry.
Hey,
I'm
Janelle.
coming in live from Charlotte.
Love it.
And getting adjusted. So still got my lights off.
That's
but
okay.
I came in on the tail end of Breakfast with Champions with Mary Lynn. And I
Yes.
was trying to figure out the LinkedIn thing and I couldn't figure that out. And I was like, you know what? I heard him say IG. Hey, where there's a will, there's a way. We're going to IG. I know how to get on there. So I believe in the power of just showing up as well, Ramon. Sometimes we don't always feel like doing things, and sometimes we do things that we don't really want to do. So this is absolutely amazing. Thank you for always being inclusive. Thank you for being you. And thank you for being the oddball. I love oddballs. I'm an oddball. Oddballs unite.
we should, yeah, we'll have the Mom Link, BWC, and Oddballs Unite. Janelle, one more time, tell us who you are, what you do, and thank you for showing up, doing the hard things. I appreciate it. Tell us one more time.
Thanks, Ramon. This is Janelle Perry. I am the CEO. I don't usually say that part just because I don't lead with that, but there's been confusion that I'm not the CEO, so I will put that out there. I like to lead with being the servant leader, being the change agent, being the thought leader and people leader of Faithful Homes LLC. And we are a faith-based design, build, construction services firm. And we are really big on supportive housing. And we have been going back and forth, or I specifically have been going back and forth to Atlanta, Georgia, and doing the logistics for supportive housing, where we are focusing on executing on a government contract where I was one of 3 undergraduates underneath another entity.
And Janelle, how can we help you also? Tell us as well. Tell me that in one sentence. How can we help you? Like, what do you do? Who do you serve? Tell me that in one sentence. Just so because I want people to hear how amazing you are, Janelle. I want them to know how amazing Janelle Perry is and what she does. One sentence. Who do you serve and how can we help? Tell us that tight.
Okay. I serve people who are experiencing homelessness, displacement, underserved populations that need a voice.
Got it.
Populations who have not gotten the services that they deserve. And I am unapologetic about also spreading the gospel while doing
Love it.
that.
How can we help you in your business? What are you looking for? How can we find you? What we find on that link? How can we help you? Should we spread the word? Connect you to government contracts? What can we do for you?
Yes, absolutely. Connecting me to government contracts, connecting me to private investors, connecting me to agencies that can be supportive services.
Got it.
And partner with us in the areas of 6 goals: personal, financial, career, spiritual, relational development, and work-life balance for the residents and the property.
I love it. Everybody, the amazing Janelle Perry. joining me live, even though she didn't want to. She said, Ramon, I'm just going to do what? Show up. Janelle, thanks for being here. I appreciate you so much. Everybody, follow Janelle Perry on IG. Follow Janelle Perry across the platform. Janelle, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here.
With the face not washed and the teeth not brushed and the hair not done, I jumped on camera anyway.
I love
Kept
it.
the light off.
Let's
Thank
do
you,
it.
Ramon.
Bye-bye, Janelle. Thanks. Hey, everybody, that was the amazing Janelle Perry. And we're talking about today the power of just showing up. We got about 12 more minutes to go in this show. So I hope you've been well. I hope you are well. And I'm doing fantastically blessed, fantastically great. As we continue on this powerful segment, we're talking about and encouraging you as well to show up. I want you to think October, November, December, January. What areas can you show up more? What areas can you show up in life to help others? You never know by you just being there. And you know other ways you can show up? Other ways you can show up is just by giving somebody a call. Giving somebody a call. Giving somebody a hello. Giving somebody, I care about you. I'm thinking about you. That's other ways you can show up. In about 11 minutes, we got Dre Bolden coming up for another powerful segment. And again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is Breakfast with Champions. We have live programming 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. Why am I sounding like I'm an auctioneer? I don't know. Let me just slow it down just a bit. Good morning. This is Breakfast with Champions. We have live programming 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday, where we talk about motivation, education, inspiration to help you live your best life and grow your business. From domestic violence, from being a victor, not a victim, from real estate to finance to money to brain health to food health to walking your dog to kissing your mama to ClickFunnels to marketing to Facebook ads to wealth building to health to reducing sugar to reducing diabetes to buying properties to Airbnb. We covered it all. Yeah, Dr. Jeannie on Breakfast with Champions. Check it out. Our Facebook group is popping. BWC Daily Facebook group. Or if you want to see some of our archived content, you can check us out at bwcdaily.com as well. But my name is Ramon Ray, and we're going forward today talking about the power of just showing up. There's people in your life who need you. There's people in your life just by you showing up, just by you being there and being a silent rock, a silent pillar for them is important. When you think about the structure of a bridge, think about the structure of a road. A road has the lights. We all see that. A road has the asphalt. We all see that. A road has the guardrails. We all see that. A road has some grass on the side. We all see that. All these things we see. But oftentimes in roads, especially elevated roads, there's one thing that people don't see. One thing that is hidden. One thing that we often don't notice. One thing that we often don't pay attention to. One thing we often don't care about until it's not there. And that's a support structure. Just showing up is a support structure. Just showing up is support. Just showing up is upliftment. Just showing up is that silent warrior in the room that nobody notices, nobody sees, but when they're not there, you miss their presence. Sometimes we can just show up. If you know that you love the power of showing up, if you know you need to show up more, if you like show up people, I want you to put an S in the chat. Put an S in any chat on any platform. Let me see if you feeling what I'm saying. The power of just showing up. It's an important part. Just showing up. You don't know who needs you. And sometimes you know who needs you. Sometimes you know who needs you. Many times you do, and just showing up. Beth Silver knows, ask for show up. We got realtors saying, ask for show up. We got I am here. We got so many S's popping in the room. Travis, S, showing up. Yes, 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 yes. We got the club outside showing up. Yes. Array is a show up. Travis, Janelle. Yes, Janelle showed up today. We got S's flying off the world. We can be S people. Show up people. I'm going to tell you all a secret. I remember when me and my wife got married and she was pregnant with my son. And back then, it still is today, depending on what your faith is and your belief system. But then it was interesting times for us. This was 30-something years ago, 28 years ago, 29 years ago, give or take. But you know who showed up? Who was there? My dad. He was there. City Hall, small little room, little administrative judge, and my dad was there. He showed up, even in the challenging little difficulty he had of how we started our journey. He showed up. So people, you just never understand, just by you showing up, just by you standing in the gap, just by you being there, just by you being the support structure. You don't know who will never forget it, who always remember, who always in need. You don't know what it's like just by showing up. Show up people don't have to be loud. Show up people don't have to need the limelight. Show up people don't need to be recognized. Show up people don't need a pat on the back. Show up people don't need a lot. They need one thing, for you to let them show up. Yeah, thanks and all these are important, of course. But you get my point. The power of showing up is just that, just to show up. Thank you, I am. Good to see you, Ray, on IG. This is what we need more of, the power of just showing up. If this is resonating with you, whether you're watching live or watching afterwards, do me a favor and hit the share button. Share this out with others who need to see this, who need to hear this. It's time for us to show up. Marilyn Wilkins in her segment on the audio-only platform, Clubhouse, shared about that. Domestic violence. Oftentimes, domestic violence goes longer than it needs. I'm guessing, I'm an expert in this, is because people don't show up enough. Doesn't mean you should jump in and get yourself hurt and make the situation worse for the victim. But maybe just show up and say, are you okay? Can I get you some help? Can I get you a coffee? Kind of breaking the pattern interruption there just for a moment of respite, I think the word is. A moment of briefness that they can do. Just showing up. There's people in your life all around you who need you to show up. And when you don't show up, that means you're missing what God has for you to do. If you believe that, as y'all know I do, that day, that time, you're missing out. Doesn't mean somebody else can't fulfill that role. What's up, Soy Sus? What's up, Coach? Glad you joined. But it means you're not getting the fulfillment that you need for that time, place, and destination because you did not show up. You missed your blessing. You missed your breakthrough. Showing up is powerful. We need more people to show up. We got enough loudmouth speakers. We got enough marketers. We got enough lawyers. We got enough accountants. We got enough this. We got enough that. We got enough politicians. We got enough. What we don't have is enough people who would just show up. Just show up. Just show up. I'm not here to make a speech. I'm not here for you to even know I'm here. Maybe you need to know I'm here. Not here to do nothing special. Not here to go up front. I'm here to show up. And a cousin to this, another word that's come to my mind more than once, is the aspect of armor bearer, which I may talk about later on. I've done armor bearer roles for some people, did it for Tamara and Phil Marchand and Scott Simons and others. It's a very special role. But I love also being an armor bearer. To be clear, it's not a servant. It's not a valet. It's not a butler. It's not an assistant. It's an armor bearer. It's an armor bearer. It's an armor bearer. That's related to a whole nother topic and a whole nother segment. But I'm going to go to the Clubhouse side and get some chat with my Clubhouse people before Dre Baldwin comes in. I wish you a beautiful Monday if you're watching this live. And if you're watching this on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you're watching this after the fact, I wish you a beautiful day as well. Share this out on the IG side. Thanks for joining me on IG. I appreciate it. I'm going to close this now. Boop, boop. You got to go boop. If you don't go boop, it's not real. Boop. There we go. I'm going to close this on the other streaming side. Thanks for watching.